I'm just going to do a quick video showing how I do my parallel builds, and depending on the wire that I have, I use different methods. Like if I have a little spool of Kanthal or nichrome on these smaller spools, I always put the wire into a drill and hold the other side with pliers and straighten it out like that before I get started, just because this wire tends to have a lot of kinks in it, and it makes it really uneven when you start trying to do a parallel coil without straightening it first. If I have either one of these kinds of wire on these types of spools, what I do is I just grab pieces off and cut them. Grab another one off. Just another one single length of it. And I'll just do a triple, just for example here. Because the way I used to do it is I would just grab a piece of wire and I would bend it in half so it was all connected here, and then I would start building my coil. But the problem that I ran into is that the wires weren't always totally aligned here, so when I start building the coil, each individual wrap wouldn't want to set up right next to the other one. There'd be little spaces that wanted to form, and it just caused me more problems than I needed to be dealing with, I guess. And so what I realized was that if I just cut all the pieces individually, I can get them all really aligned along the same natural curve that they already have, and it makes it a lot easier to wrap them. And so you can use a drill bit or anything that you want. I just get them all, make sure that they're all lined up as good as I can, and then just start wrapping. And so I just hold it real tight with that rear finger, and I just do a rolling motion. And then I just hold these really straight, and then just turn that screwdriver. That's how I wrap most of my coils these days. It's just by spinning that screwdriver, I seem to get more even results. And with something like 24 gauge, it's real easy to just continue bending it around, and it'll just stay right in place. And so that's not perfect, but it's a great start. And then you can just find the wire that's wanting to poke up. Could be this guy here, and just pull on it until it's flat. I'm going to do one more wrap. Let's see if I can't straighten it out one more time. There we go, and then I'll actually just pull off this wrap on the end. Since that first wrap's almost never even, so I'll show you how I mount these guys. And then I cut these leads before I get started at an angle. You can also twist them up. Like if you hold this part with pliers and twist them up, I just like to keep them all individually separate, just so I can get them more easily aligned through those post holes. So I cut them at an angle so it's a little bit easier to mount them one at a time through those post holes. And then I get these guys through there. Stick that one through the positive post. Grab whatever I wrapped it on. Stick it in. Then I just tighten these guys up over here. Go. Fasten that guy down. Bend it into place a little bit. And then it's just a matter, like if you're getting some uneven portions, guys just poking up, you can pull them one at a time to try to even them up a little bit. Tighten down the positive post. And then starting out, you're already almost perfect, and then it's just a matter of dry firing this and pinching it together and getting it nice. That's about it. I hope that helped somebody.